All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. We're sort of sitting in sort of the dust settling at the moment here, still. Just about to head into April. We're in a new core energy cycle now. I've been talking about it, a little mini cycle, if you will. It's definitely got its rewards to it, for sure. It's instant karma kind of cycle. It's very nice. So make sure you're dreaming about the right things. This is one card for each sign. What's your runner thinking and feeling about you right now? I don't know. Let's find out. I can only imagine. I'm going to dig a little deep for it, otherwise we're not going to get anything. So bear with me as I shuffle here. We're going to use the light seer. There's no pre-shuffle in this reading. Pay attention to everything that falls on the table. You're all connected. You're all part of a cycle. I'm just splitting it in 12 pieces. It's just an exploded all signs reading. There's text at the top of the description. For anyone new, wondering why there's no timestamps, if you need timestamps, well, a monk cries every time somebody puts a timestamp on a reading. It's not how energy works. That said, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm ready. We're done. That's it. Our reading starts with Aries. Number 1, as the universe knows it, slice number 1, and ends with slice number 12, Pisces. What are they thinking and feeling? I don't know. Well, the overall energy of everything on the table, this doesn't surprise me. I opened this reading by saying we're in the dust settling right now. I talked about it the other day in one of the readings too, either the twin flame or the singles read, one or the other. The Hangman, that's where we're at right now. We're just about to enter a phase where we're at that crossroads in the first half of April, and it's decision time. It's going to be very interesting to pull on this energy. This is a very mysterious energy. So it's not always. Sometimes the Hangman is pretty cut and dry, right? Someone got a new perspective, or it's a dark night of the soul, as kids like to say out here on YouTube. But this is just a mysterious kind of moment, right? There it is. There's your overall energy. Woo. Like that. Okay. All right. Let's go. Start. Let's go. Aries. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody thinking and feeling about you that you see, well, it can play out a lot of ways. The same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. Could be somebody thinking that you're ignoring them. Could be somebody thinking that you're all set. Somebody thinking that you think you're above them. Somebody thinking that you're not going to chase them. That you seem to be fine with them not coming in and talking to you. It could be any of that. All right, same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. It's still the same energy. It's the same flavor. Somebody sees you as this. Okay, and that is awesome. That's where our story begins. You're this. This is, she's not one of the finest energies of the Empress. She's not waiting on anything. She got everything she needs. Yeah, and someone sees that. Someone feels that your vibration is higher. I know they don't probably say it that way or think it that way, but that's basically it. You're the shit. Can I put it that way? Okay. So we start out with all your runners. I know it's the Aries position, but this ain't your horoscope. Seeing you, it's just a story on the table. Seeing you as the shit. Taurus. Page of Swords. There's a lot of disappointment here. Somebody's disappointed about what happened with you. All right. Now, sometimes now in the book, the card meaning here, it can mean disappointing messages. All right. There may have been, or there might be in the near future, a conversation with this person that ends disappointing. It could be that as well. I don't read this as spying energy, although I imagine they're thinking about you quite a bit. They're just disappointed. And I believe it. I believe they might be disappointed in themselves because this is in this angle, this is a very ego-based person here who probably hasn't dealt with past issues. There's probably something. And don't tell me there's nothing, okay? Because it can take years to find out little things about somebody. You could be with somebody for a decade and not know about something, all right? It's possible, all right? Here we go. Gemini, King of Wands. Somebody thinking and feeling. Why does someone see you as this? Someone under this energy, this shouldn't surprise you. we're sort of in this phase right now where everyone's at a crossroads. Somebody here, when they think about you, they're attracted to you. They see you as having it together, but they like to maybe tell themselves that that's not true so they can stay where they're at. Okay? It makes it easier for them to stay, because this energy here, at least gives the impression it's trapped, but I think that's only within its own, their own thinking. So they see you as the King of Wands. They see you as somebody, well, I could phrase it, they see you as somebody cool. Yeah, okay, fine. They're definitely very attracted to you. There's no doubt about it. Also, there's an energy here of anything possible. The King of Wands sometimes can be an energy of a person. When it's attached to a person, it makes you feel like anything's possible. I think they really hold you in high regard, even though I sometimes pick on this card and call it the Burger King and all that. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Bookending the Queen of Pentacles. I was going to say, so this should be good. It is. It's the Hermit. What's somebody thinking and feeling about all of you right now? Because you're all honorary Cancerians in this cycle, if you're going by the astrology, which you shouldn't. But it's my card of the deep soul being awake. Somebody is feeling this connection. There's a sadness in here for some reason. And I believe it's because it's bookending the Queen of Pentacles. I believe it's because they feel like you're way far down the road from them. Right? Out of reach. Somebody feels like you're out of reach, out of their league a little bit. Yet their soul is telling them otherwise. So there's a battle going on here between ego and soul energy. Leo. All right. My Leo soap opera. Very interesting episode for April 2023. What's going on here? The Eight of Cups. Somebody is thinking and feeling that you're walking off to your happiness. This is not their energy. They're not walking away from 8 broken cups toward 9 cups, although I suspect they'd like to on the B side of the energy. This is somebody who sees you. So you're still moving. Again, it's that out of reach, that out of distance. You're way ahead of them on the path. A lot of time might have passed here. All right? It could be an excuse on their part. I'm not clarifying. But this is mostly just what they're thinking and feeling, meaning how they see you. Right? How they see you is walking towards your 9 cups. Walking towards your happiness. You're keeping moving. You're moving on down the road. This Queen of Pentacles that we started with is a big deal. It bleeds onto everything. It's where the story begins. Our story begins with a Queen of Pentacles energy. And it carries over. I have to read it that way. I have to see the energy kind of spread and what the cards bounce off of and stuff. This one here is read with the Hermit. Someone sees you kind of doing your thing, getting your shit together, maybe exploring, maybe learning, maybe, whatever, growing your energy. Virgo, Justice. You still have a runner energy attached to you. I say oftentimes you don't, and you come up on the B side, and you come up here sometimes when I read this. In the Virgo angle, it tends to apply to everybody. Virgo's April reading was a good example of that. If you were compelled to watch that reading, it's for you, and it's a hell of a reading. With Justice here on the B side, where it pertains to you, yeah, you got something coming that's going to make you very happy very soon. Energy's balanced around you, okay? On a runner side, you still have a runner attached to you. It might be very old. It feels like old energy to me. It's somebody who wishes they could make things right, okay? Somebody wishes they could make things right, set something right, but it's very selfish on their part. I think they let themselves down with you a little bit, okay? Libra, and you probably know how or why that happened. Anyway, Libra, 2 of Pentacles. This person is getting a head start on April. It's a bit of decision time for them. Somebody's going round and round about you. In the process, they might be overthinking and creating some confusion within themselves. A little confused. There's also a lot of pain attached to this. I don't know why. It's not bouncing off any other energy here. I just feel like there's some pain attached to it. Okay? I'm not clarifying. I imagine if I did, we might see like a 3 of Swords or something like that. I don't know. But that's that. So what they're thinking about you is they're thinking about you. Okay? I think they're weighing more toward coming towards you. It feels heavier on one side than the other, okay? Scorpio, my hot Scorpios. Queen of Wands. Somebody very attracted to you. You must be hot. I say that all the time. I call you my hot Scorpios. You must be hot. Somebody very attracted. I think they're putting down the fakey McFakerman aspect. I think they're thinking about putting it down and getting real. That's just how the energy is reflecting. It's reflecting off that Hermit and the Eight of Cups. So that said, again, somebody very attracted to you. What they're thinking and feeling, they want to bang you. All right, we can put it that way. Nice and Steve style here. Sagittarius, my Sexitarians. What do we get here? Sometimes you're separate from this. Sometimes you're a part of it. Lately, you've been a little slice of blueberry pie in my cherry pie here. All right, let's see. 9 Wands. You are separate from it again. It doesn't feedback off of anything. It's 9s are the end in tarot. So there's some sort of, I guess the weights are being removed from the trunk, if you will. There's an energy here that is just, it's dying. The energy that's held you back in some way is going away. It's losing its steam, if you will. That's what I get. That's what it is. I don't have anything attached to this. This is mostly just you. Okay? This 9 of Wands, it's coming to an end. So there's been some kind of barrier. A barrier is going away. Alright? We'll find out more tomorrow in the weekly reading when I pull what actions the incoming energy is likely to take towards you. You know, your runner or whatever. And I clarify that one. Capricorn, 6 of Wands. You got a conversation coming with somebody. Somebody just absolutely wants to talk to you. I know. I think I said something about that in the monthly reading for you. But you come up. This angle number 10 here, is my communication angle. You might pick up on this. You might feel like something's coming, something's changing, something's about to happen. You'll know this is about to happen the way it's about to happen. It'll be when it's about to happen. It's a bit like that. You're thinking about somebody, you forget you're thinking about them, and then they call, right? You will get, and you're like, oh my God, I was just thinking about them, and they called. It's like that. All right, somebody here absolutely, they've made up their mind. Okay, energy coming towards you. It's in no small part because their heart chakra is wide open. There is a disappointment attached to this somehow. Maybe something happened that was disappointing, or maybe the last conversation didn't go well, or I have no idea. It can be something like that. Aquarius, 5 of Pentacles. Again, there's that energy. Same energy that came up in your monthly reading. There's an old energy attached to you that just left themselves out in the cold. They see you. This is feedbacking off of this Queen of Pentacles. So they see you as this right here, doing fine, thriving, got everything. It's a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda here. It really is. All right, so that's good. You know, they're definitely thinking about you. There is some spying attached to it. I don't know what that means. I feel it more like they're investigating, right? Inspector Clouseau kind of thing, right? They're investigating, and I say that with a slight lisp, investigating, because it seems kind of half-assed to me, right? It's like when you say I'm a professional, like that. It's not really. You don't really take it seriously, kind of a thing. I think what that means in the energy is they would love to come towards you. They feel really left out. They left themselves out in the cold, but I don't know that they will. Like I told you in your April reading, I don't know. I would bet against it, but they definitely admire the hell out of you. There's a lot of love there. Pisces. We began with our Queen of Pentacles. Pisces is always read with 8 cups, with the number 5 position. Leo. You don't have to know a Leo. It doesn't matter. This isn't astrology. This is just how the energy bounces around. What's going on for Pisces? Number 12 here. 2 of Wands. I almost said 6 of Wands, and it is kind of a color match for the card a little bit. Yeah, same thing I told Capricorn. Somebody definitely they've got something on their side that they've sort of set to the side. They're focused purely on you. All right, this is, again, it's an older energy that's attached here. And we're going to see a lot of that. And I've talked about it in recent readings. I've talked about old acquaintances from the past returning. And that can be, new soulmates that come in this lifetime, but you've known them before in past lifetimes. Whatever it is, this energy is on your periphery, and it's already made up its mind. It's set the intention. The mind is made up to come towards you. Why? Because I think this energy sees you as well as this right here. And again, I'm drawn to the globe here. And whenever I'm drawn to that, it's a whole new world for them. You're something very different, which is explaining the hold back a little bit. But I also think they have some explaining to do. I really get the impression that this energy said we can't be together at some point. It's an energy that comes in quite a bit in the Pisces angle. All right, let's have the universe add all this up. Add it all up in 3 cards and a bottom card. What are the runners? The incoming energy. What's it thinking and feeling about the static energy? That would be you. Let's see where we go. Let's see. One's dynamic, one's static. One's here, one's not here. One's flowing, one's not. Let's go. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add all this up for me, universe. Add it up. What's it all mean? All right. Bottom card, Ace of Wands. Again, everybody's person is leaning toward some sort of passionate encounter. Either a conversation, a new beginning, whatever it is. Everybody's person wants to transform this into something that goes somewhere. That's the butterfly right there. It's transformation. All right. That's the environmental energy. It crosses the center card I'm going to pull, which is the base energy. This is justice. Wow. Wow. Yeah, everybody wants to. There's something to fix here. What's the center card? Yeah, the Page of Wands. And before I even pull this, I don't even need it, but I'm going to pull it. It's that Ace of Wands, just like I told you. It's crossing this Page of Wands. It's my little explorer page. Everybody here, everybody's person is leaning toward communication of some kind or some kind of new beginning that transforms something. Why? Because they're unhappy. How do I know they're unhappy? Because I got justice. Justice here is happiness. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness. Unless this base energy happens, somebody doesn't get the happiness. Somebody knows, all this incoming energy knows that they could resolve something or fix something or move forward with something that's eating at them, keeping them up at night, eating them alive. Why is the justice here? The Four of Swords. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of healing that's needed here. And why is justice needed? Because nobody's done anything here. Now, most of these runners have not made a decision about these connections. Even though you may have had a conversation where they said we're done, they still haven't made a decision. Healing is necessary here. All of them see the value, okay? Even if they don't admit it. All of them see the value under this current energy of reaching out, of trying something new, starting a new journey. Can we start over? Anything along those lines is in the energy. And that, again, it means justice for you and a lot of healing. It would bring a lot of healing. And that's what we get here. But I can't help but be drawn to this Four of Swords, which sometimes means doing nothing. But in this particular case, there's also an energy attached to it of a need for these runners to shut the damn brain down a little bit and just kind of take that leap of faith. Love requires a leap of faith. Communicating with you, coming back from somebody they ran from, requires a leap of faith. They've got to get there. They've got to shut the brain down and stop thinking. It's just something you do without thinking. You know, if you think about it, sometimes leaps of faith are crazy. This is crazy. I'm leaving my job to go try this new job. Yet my old job is fine, but I want to move up kind of thing. It's crazy. If you think about it too much, you won't. You'll stay in the safety zone of your old job, for example. Right? You just don't think about it. You just go for it. Take a chance. Well, you only live once, right? Or the old Risky Business movie line. Sometimes you just got to say what the fuck. That's what they need to do. Right now in this energy, we're sort of before that moment where I think they start to realize that and do something. But again, the first quarter of the year built up a lot of energy. And this first half of March is all about that crossroads. And we'll see what happens. What's underneath this Ace of Wands? See, there it is. Two of Pentacles. Too much thinking. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here, right? It's building up heat. Pretty soon they're not going to be able to hold this. So we'll see. But there's certainly a lot of attraction here, and there's certainly a lot of admiration here. Whether you realize it or not, they're on some level, these runners admire the non-runner. Either it's the freedom you have, the way you live your life, the way you take no prisoners and keep walking towards your 9 cups, the way you learn, your spirituality, whatever it is. There is some admiration here. Our story started with that. Now tomorrow I'm going to pull the week. And that's going to be interesting because it's really our first week of April, isn't it? So we'll see how that rolls along. And, well, it's definitely going to be one for the record books for sure. We'll see. I clarify in that reading, and we ask what actions they're likely to take, so we'll see. This is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches.